Ever wonder what a condo board does? Do they set the fees? Should you join? How do you join? In this video, I'll look at the roles and the function of the condo board so you'll know how they'll affect your next condo purchase.
Welcome to Home Buyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
So before we begin, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get the latest strategies, tactics, and tips on home buying, click the subscribe button below, hit the little bell so you don't miss anything. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Home Buyers School. Today I'm joined by Karen McDonald, Community Manager with Brookfield Residential. And today the question we're going to answer is, what's the role of a condo board? So Karen, we hear about the condo board. So what exactly does it do?
Well, the condo board is meant to be a voice for all of the homeowners. Yeah. So when a condo board comes together, a number of board members are elected by the homeowners to be the representatives as the collective. Yeah. So they're there to ensure and enforce bylaws, maintenance of the common property, to ensure that everything still is maintained and value of property is always there for all the homeowners.
So how do you get on this board? Do you just put your name in the hat and say, I want to be on the board, and they kind of have a special election, and then that's pretty much it?
That's essentially it.
Okay.
A homeowners board, when they first convene for a new development, it would be somebody electing them or nominating them as to be a board member, and then it would be voted upon. You have voting shares within all homeowners. The unit factor share goes towards their voting shares. So everybody as a collective would determine who is going to be a part of that board. On a go forward basis, it is a yearly position. Okay. So it can happen if you want to be a part of your board the next year. Make sure that you put yourself forward for it.
Is there a president, vice president, in the same kind of role as like a separate committee?
There would be kind of a chair of the board that would be kind of being the director of all of the meetings and ensuring that the meetings happen on a regular basis, that any kind of issues are brought up and taken care of.
What happens if you're one of the homeowners that disagrees with the decision that a condo board does? Is there some sort of appeal process? Is there some sort of a way that, that maybe the majority can't suppress the minority kind of issue?
Well, it is a majority rules kind of situation. You can always put forward any kind of grievances or complaints or any concerns that you may have to the board and bring it up at meetings, of course. You have a voice. That's what the homeowners board is meant to hear. But it would be any kind of changes that would happen would have to be a majority rules kind of situation. Any changes would have to have a 75% agreement between homeowners. 75% have to agree to change any kind of bylaws or make any big changes. But the benefit to that as well too is that you need to have the majority rules in that, so you don't have one-offs where people are making kind of crazy changes just on their own personal opinions.
Do you have to pay a fee to keep the board active?
No.
Like, is it part of so is your condo fees going towards the management of the board?
No, homeowners, it's a volunteer thing. That's what being a responsible homeowner, if you want to be part of that board, you can choose to be a part of the board. You do dedicate some of your time and your effort to that. There is some work involved in it, but a lot of people want to have that voice, want to be a part of that, are willing to put that additional work into it. But no, the homeowners board, the board members themselves do not get paid. Management fees are made directly to the management company for their services they provide.
And how much influence does the board actually have on the management company?
They have ultimate decisions over the management company, because the homeowners as a collective can decide who they employ to manage their development. And they have ultimately the decision whether they continue on with the one that was originally set forward, or they go in a different direction and employ a different management company. So homeowners have all of the decision-making power in that process.
So it isn't just to say the management company essentially does whatever they want and sort of the board is sort of this kind of advisory group. It's actually the management company kind of reports to.
It's absolutely that way. It's the opposite of what people may think. Homeowners have the ultimate choice in who they employ.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
That's another edition of Homebuyer School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyerschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.